Hello everyone, this is my XK Edge 430, A430, and I've got it paired up to this XK X6 transmitter, which makes it much better to fly because you can set in your rates yourself and your Expo, most importantly. And if you're new to RC and you don't know what Expo is, basically it gives you a softer zone around centre stick where things aren't so reactionary and less twitchy, and it makes it more controllable, as you're about to see. So I've got it set in pretty high rates actually. It will rotate and roll quite fast, but the Expo means I can actually do it nice and gradual as well if I want to. It's got a Gemfan 5030 prop on the front there, and you can see one of those kind of what would you call it, chuck grip prop adapters on there, and with this Gemfan 5030 prop on it, it gives about 20 gram more thrust than standard one, so it takes it from about 110 grams of thrust to 130. Anyway, I'm going to have a little 5-minute flight. I don't want this video to be too long, and but it will fly for about 12 minutes and still be in the air at that 12-minute point if you're just flying it around moderately. Anyway, yeah, so quick flight, here we go. Right, so I'm launching it with self-leveling mode on. Ordinarily I wouldn't, but I've not got my neck strap with me today, so it makes it awkward to get straight back to the controller. Anyway, oh, and you can see the paintwork, the red especially, doesn't like staying on the plane. Other than that, it's not a bad plane. Right then, here we go. Up it goes. Oh, I'm going to try and avoid the sun over there. Apologies for that. Right, so just took it out of self-leveling mode, and I'm going to play about with it. Show you that even though I've got it set with quite high rates, it actually rolls quite nicely. You see, look, I'm just doing a gentle roll left and right, and that's about 3mm movement to the side on the control sticks. So it's lovely, really is nice to control with a programmable controller. Right, now I'm just going to concentrate for a minute and see if we can do some stunts quite close to show you. So you can see it's really easy to fly around actually in a small space as well. And look, it's just floating down on the wind, and you can full power it straight up. And you can see it's quite responsive. I'll do a quick roll, yeah, look, and that's in the lower rates. It can do it faster than that, but that's fast enough, I think. And it's awesome little plane with extra 5 gram weight in it, because that aluminium nose cone is 3 grams heavier than the standard gear that goes on there. So I had to balance it out with a little screw underneath and stuff. So it's 5 gram heavier. Plus I've put a little bit of reinforcing tape on the inside of the battery bay to help with the vibration, because with the original prop on, the noise was unbelievable, to be honest with you. This is lovely and quiet compared to the standard. But anyway, you can see it does all the stunts. And it's got a very stable gyro in it. In fact, almost too stable, because it really will correct your rudder quite a lot, but I'm getting used to it. And actually it induces adverse yaw when closest to the ground, which means you can do things like this quite well, where you bring it down. Ooh, got a little gust then. Bring it down, and it will adverse yaw for you, look, and help you keep it above the ground while you're doing it. Here we go. But yeah, it's twitchy. It's also very smooth if you want it to be. with a programmable controller. I don't recommend anyone use it with the original one because it's just horrible. It really is horrible. And I'm surprised XK, I suppose it's a cost thing, don't include this controller with most of their models, but I suppose they don't need to. This is 6-channel obviously. Anyway, you get the idea of what this is like, and it's very easily controlled and predictable with a good controller. Right, anyway, that'll do for the video. Long enough, I'll bring it into land so you can just power off, glide it into wind, and it pretty much levels itself quite nicely there. Yeah, that'll do. Thanks for watching.